What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here at Wall Street PR. In today's video, I'm going to be going over a company known as Electromedical Technologies. Their ticker symbol is EMED or EMED, and they're currently trading at 3 cents per share. They did bounce off of this low of 2 cents per share that they saw about a month ago today on March 7th, and they have begun to gain some momentum, and the volume has increased as well. And they do look like they could see a potential reversal. They are also down from the previous high of about 19 cents per share back on 9/24 of 2021. That's when they did have some higher volume levels, as you can see indicated back here. But before I break this down further, give my price analysis and price predictions, as always, I want to go over the company, talk about what they do, give you guys a background, talk about some of the recent news and catalysts and things like that. So if we take a look over here on their official website, electromedtech.com/whoweare. You can find this right here on the About Us page if you want to look for yourself. You can see Electromedical Technologies is an Arizona-based bioelectronics manufacturing company with a mission to improve global wellness for people suffering from various painful conditions, relieving chronic and acute pain using energy, frequency, and vibration as an alternative to pharmaceuticals. Developing and manufacturing bioelectronics products since 2004, Electromedical Technologies grew over time into a serious competitor in the electrotherapy market. Through research and development, we have been able to deliver innovative solutions across a broad range of pain management issues. So that's kind of the background about what the company is, where they started, and what they currently do. If we take a look at an article regarding some recent news and some news on the future for these companies, this is from digitaljournal.com, This one is titled Decentralized Healthcare Could Spawn Coming Boom in Medical Device Stocks, such as eCore, EMED, MVCR, MDT. You guys get the idea. If I go over this article down here, you can see one group stands out as an interesting and potentially dramatically undervalued area of the market in the wake of the pandemic and its historical footprint: medical device stocks. The healthcare system has been forever changed by the pandemic, which accelerated several core healthcare industry trends that we were already poised to become important at some point, with or without 2 years of socio-cultural and epidermal hell around the world. The main trends increasingly set to define the future of healthcare are telemedicine and decentralization. Obviously, we saw telemedicine play a major role during the pandemic. We couldn't go out and meet face-to-face with doctors and healthcare people and things like that. So the telemedicine industry did really thrive and begin to just absolutely explode throughout that pandemic. You can see stocks related to the first of these have already been run to the moon and back in an orgy of speculation. But the second trend, which may be even more important, has yet to have its day. The decentralization theme includes a coming potential boom for satellite clinics and more proactive home healthcare consumer trends. In both of these cases, it's a windfall for medical device companies because the total end market for major devices increases exponentially. A hospital may only need 1 or 2 devices in a given therapeutic niche, whereas 10 new satellite health clinics will all need their own, and many healthcare devices will be increasingly sold to consumers for home use, ratcheting up the size of the end market astronomically further. That has enormous implications for medical device stocks such as Novocure Ltd., Medtronic, Zynex, Intuitive Surgical, ElectroCore, Zimmer Biomet Holdings, and Tivic Health Systems, all those listed right there. However, one smaller, more speculative name could be the most interesting of the group, giving its tiny market cap and potential to scale up into a massive and growing market. That stock is Electromedical Technologies. Ticker symbol is EMED, a pioneer in the development and production of bioelectronic devices designed to relieve chronic, intractable, and acute pain by using frequencies and electro-modulation. The company produces the Wellness Pro Plus device, which is a self-administration tool for bioelectronic medical treatment of chronic pain that holds the potential to replace opioid-based treatments, offering hope to millions of people and stalling the epidemic of addiction, overdose, and suicide that has plagued society over the past decade. It is now working toward commercializing its new Wellness Pro Plus POD prototype device as a next-generation product with significant advances. Note the backdrop here is important because the EMED technology is really a substitute for opioid prescriptions. The market opportunity for a drug-free medical solution for pain relief has, if anything, only continued to grow in the past 2 years. As a result of the pandemic, people are becoming increasingly conscious of their health and the importance of pursuing a healthier drug-free lifestyle. According to the National Center for Health Statistics, the opioid epidemic grew by 31% in 2020. Almost 100,000 people died as a result of related overdose and drug interaction issues. The situation seems to have worsened in 2021. Electromedical Technologies hit the wires this morning with its 2021 annual financial and operational highlights, including news that the company's sales jumped 23% on a year-over-year basis on strong unit sales volume growth, and gross margins powered higher to an impressive 78%, mainly on the back of efficiency gains in shipping and distribution costs. Obviously, guys, these milestones and results are just phenomenal. That's exactly what you want to see as a potential investor in a company like this. You can also see down here, among the company's operational achievements, EMED reported critical development milestones achieved in 2021 for its Wellness Pro Plus POD prototype, which is now reportedly in its functionality testing stage, and once complete, management sees big things ahead. In addition, the company reports onboarding 110 new independent sales representatives, completing online medical representative training program to improve and expedite the training process and strengthen its financial position by obtaining an equity line capable of providing necessary capital to drive product R&D with better terms than its prior financings. So lots of exciting news, lots of things to look forward to for EMED in the future. It does have a lot of potential room for growth and to really scale up and accelerate their overall business. But to close things out, back over here on the Webull chart, I do want to mention that they are clearly in this channel. I'm going to go ahead and draw this upper trend line. You can see this is a level that they have hit multiple times. You can see a touch point here, another one there, and then about 2 to 3 right here as of late. You can also clearly see another bottom trend line as well. I'm going to go ahead and draw this one, and this one is a little bit tighter. You can still see it taking place as well. A touch point here, another one there, pretty much a touch point there, about 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 touch points there as well. So you can see if I zoom out a little bit further to kind of get the bigger picture, this is a clear downwards channel. They are getting very tight towards the bottom of this level. They are going to have a move either to the upside or the downside, but in my opinion, guys, I think it will be to the upside, just given the fact they have been kind of downtrending for a very long time now and kind of building up momentum. I think they will see a move kind of like this, breaking all the way back up to about 10 cents per share. That's going to be my first price target for EMED. I think that's a very conservative but a very achievable price target for EMED. Like I said, a consolidation in this downwards channel usually does lead to a break above it, back up to a previous level they hit in the past, which is going to be 10 cents per share. Obviously, they will have to get above 9 cents, which did have some resistance in the past. But if they do that, well on their way to 10 cents plus per share. And I do think that's exactly where Electromedical Technologies is headed in the next few weeks and the next few months. You can also see down here, one more thing before I close this out. We'll go ahead and zoom in. You can see the MACD indicator, as indicated down here, is beginning a crossover again. And that usually means it's a shift in momentum from the sellers back over to the buyers, or from the bears back to the bulls. And we should see some more upside to come for EMED stock. But with that said, guys, be sure to do your own research before investing. Only invest when more you can afford to lose. And with that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.